Hello, hello. Welcome to another episode of Meet the Shu podcast. I am Sade,
I'm Nina.
And I'm
and we
just
have the lovely Jasmine on deck. She's on the
Yes.
stage, and she's going to tell us about her story, her life as a prison wife.
Hmm.
And Jasmine, I think, Danina, don't you have a question for her first? Or
Yeah. Okay. Let the people know how you got started being a prison wife.
okay. So basically I met him in Atlanta.
Uh-huh. Wait,
Um
wait, wait. Before you say, um, are you a mother? Are you,
oh,
yeah,
okay. So
yeah.
I'm a mom. I'm a
okay,
mom of four daughters. I'm
Okay.
also a grandmother. I have a
Okay.
1-year-old. My children are 28, 25,
okay.
17 and 13.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes, and my granddaughter is 1.
Okay.
And she's a hot mess, but I love her to death. I love being a grandmother. It's totally different compared to like, sometimes we have my daughter didn't have her young, but
Hmm.
sometimes you're like a grandchild. Oh my God. But
Right.
I would not take that away for the
Right.
Okay.
world. I adore her. She's a
Mhm.
sweetheart.
Hmm.
Um, I'm a business owner as well.
Hmm.
Have a couple of things going on. I have a medical lab. I
Okay.
have the record label with him,
Okay.
as well as me and Jess are starting the trunk and dispatching company.
Okay.
And I'm also looking into getting into cleaning business.
Okay.
Currently running an Airbnb down in Georgia as well.
Okay.
Oh my God, you got a lot going on,
You
lady.
do.
Yes, I do.
I
Yes,
thought
I
we
do.
had a lot going on. And I'm like, okay, woman power, woman empowerment. Hey, I love it.
Yes, yes.
Definitely.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yep.
Yeah.
Um,
So wait. So how do you what the city that you're in now? What city are you in now?
so I'm currently in New Jersey right now
Mhm.
because my kids are back here.
Okay.
They go to school and everything here, so I'm back and forth with them. Um, but most of my time is spent in New Jersey.
Okay. So how's your business? How are you able to run your business from New Jersey to Atlanta?
So currently I have someone that's outsourced that runs like the cleaning part, making sure everything is ran properly. While I'm up here, I go, back and forth to check on everything to make sure
Okay.
everything is going the way it's supposed to go. But I
Mhm.
have someone, that's able to, do everything I need as far as the cleaning, making sure nothing is broke, everything is refilled down there.
So
Okay.
so you're very much doing like virtual like
Yeah.
work, which is
Yeah,
pretty cool because it's sometimes we get our jobs, our businesses and hold it like our babies and we
Right.
scared to let it go. I'm scared to
Mhm.
let anything go because I'm like,
Right.
are they gonna do it right or they gonna do it all? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
'Cause
right.
you
It's
are
it,
skeptical.
it could be scary, especially I'm more a hands-on person.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
it could be pretty scary when you got somebody because I really don't like too many people doing too much for me, having too much into it.
Right.
But sometimes you gotta trust the process.
Right.
When you got multiple things going on and your hands is in multiple things, you can't be multiple places.
Right.
Right.
So the fact that I do have the help, it does help, but it was a little funny at first. I won't
Okay.
lie about that. It was funny at first
Right.
because I'm just not used to having somebody into my world too much like that.
Okay.
Right. So you're
Yeah.
in New Jersey. Do you do the medical lab there in New Jersey?
So yeah, so the medical lab is ran throughout New Jersey, Pennsylvania, New York. I'm
Okay.
trying to get into Delaware and a little bit further out.
Okay.
Also I named it Lab Connect USA because I want to take it throughout the USA.
Right.
So that's why I gave it that name. I didn't want it to be just Lab Connect. I wanted to be USA. So it's like, okay, one day I could be in California, I could be in Connecticut. You know what I'm saying? Worldwide.
Right. Have you
But what
checked out in our region?
Not yet. I'm still navigating through different things because different places got different laws. So it's me doing a lot of studying. I plan on networking like everywhere. Like I want to
Right.
be a lab core,
Right.
a
so
quest.
as you
That's
said when you
right.
say medical lab, what
Mhm.
what are you doing in your business as far as
Um,
what kind of medical devices?
so
You're
right now is DNA
okay,
testing.
okay.
I'm also going into the DOT.
Okay.
Yeah, DOT, and soon I'm hoping within the next couple of months I can start training for doing classes for DNA.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, because it's a felon friendly course where I can get
Really?
other people, I can hire other people. Yes, get
Hmm.
other people out there to do the same thing because a lot of people come home and they have no clue what to
Right.
do, and that's a felon friendly. I'm able to hire
Mhm.
outside of my
Amen.
within my company to help other
Hmm.
people out.
Okay.
That's really a smart
So
move.
when you're when by you being so busy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yep.
you're trying to gain capital for when he comes home.
Right.
And first of all, explain to everyone like when you guys got started and what point you're at in your relationship now.
Okay, so we got started. I met him
Mhm.
what was it? 22.
Okay.
22
Hmm.
of I want to say August of 22. We kicked it. We met in the mall.
Okay.
Um he came it's a weird story, but so I'm in the mall. I had no reason to go to the mall, but I just wanted a pair of sneakers to be honest. So I was like, let me go to the mall and see what I could find.
Hmm.
So I see this gentleman follow me around. So I ain't really peep it like that. I was just like, maybe he just, going
Hmm.
to the same stores I'm going to.
Hmm.
So I happened to see him in the last store, and he always asked me, I know you saw me in that last store. And I'm like, nah, I ain't see you in that last store. So he said he circled the whole mall from top to bottom looking for me. And he told his homeboy that he was on a phone with. He was like, I see this girl. She's going to be my wife. She's going to be my wife.
Hmm.
So he said he was about to leave the mall because he was like, if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. So
Hmm.
he said he walked past, he looked at Spencer's, he saw me standing there. So, so he came into the mall, into that store, and he stood right next to me. And I looked, like,
Hmm.
glanced up like that, and I did like that. And I looked, and I was like, oh, I already know what time it is. He a trapper. That's straight up. I was like, he a trapper. I could smell it. I could smell it. I saw the Gucci bag on. I saw how he's dressed. I said, oh, he trapping.
Right.
So,
Right.
so he said, hey, what's up? I said, what's up? And I looked at him because he is younger than me. I'll be honest. There
Oh,
is an age gap. It is an age gap. He's 29 and I'm 43. So it is an age
okay.
gap.
Mhm.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
So,
he
so
have he have children.
he has one son. He has
Okay.
one son.
Okay.
Back in Milwaukee.
Okay.
So he said, try to kick it, whatever. He's like, let
Hmm.
me get your number. So I'm like, okay, he's young, he
Hmm.
trapping.
Right.
I don't got time for this. So I'm in my phone. I'm trying to give him my text app now number, and he was like, oh, okay, so you don't know your number. So I was like, yeah, I know my number. He was like, all right, what you want? Give it to me or we gonna play these games? I'm like, all
Right.
right. I gave it to him. And soon, I swear, I didn't even get home. I'm on the freeway, and he hit my phone, FaceTiming me, like, "Can I take you out? Let me pull up." And I'm just like, "I don't know you like that." And he was like,
Right.
I'm good, I'm good, I'm good." And I'm like, "Okay." So I played it off the whole night. He was calling me, and then he was like, "Can you meet up?" So I gave him this fake story. My friend at the time, she was a dancer,
Hmm.
so I was like, "I gotta watch her kids." So he was like, all right, cool. I see what you're trying to do. And so then he hit me up. He was like, you finished babysitting? I was like, nah, but let me hit you back. So I
Hmm.
hit him back later on that night. Mind you, I didn't even go to my friend's house. It was all bull crap. I just told him that.
Hmm.
I called him up. I was like, let's meet up.
Hmm.
So he was like, all right. So he met up. I don't know if we could get graphic in the in the
Uh-oh.
podcast. I don't know if we
Get
could get
down how
graphic in the
you live,
content.
girl.
Yeah,
Right.
we went to the top of the building. It was a skyline. I don't know if you ever been to Atlanta, but in Atlanta, it's like the
It's
downtown Atlanta is like the buildings is light lit up, and it
mm-hmm.
kind of went down from there.
Woohoo.
Yeah, real quick. And then it was just like hit my phone, and mind you, I just like got up the next morning, just left, just bounced on him,
Oh.
and he was like, "Where are you?" And I was like, "I left," and he was like left Georgia. I was like, "I left." So I
Oh.
went back to New Jersey, and he was like, "Listen, when you coming back down?" I said, "I should be back down there in 2 weeks." So we just started kicking it from there.
Okay.
And then we kicked it for a couple of weeks, like every day, like went
Mm-hmm.
out, did everything, and then boom, I get a call at 4 o'clock in the morning
Um,
from Cobb County.
Oh.
Yeah, Cobb County, and my heart broke.
No,
And
Right.
my
no.
heart really broke, and I was shocked because, to be honest, I never even knew he had an issue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I had literally jumped on the next flight, went down
Mhm.
there, see
Mhm.
what's up. Like, hey, what's his bail? Because I had some money on me, so I was like, what's his
Mhm.
bail? How can we get him out? They was like, no. They was
Mm.
like, you can't get him out. I said, why not? What's
Ooh.
what's going on? He said he got a felony warrant.
Ah.
Damn.
I said, what is a felony warrant? He was like,
Mhm.
another state want him.
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah, another state wanted him. So I was
Mhm.
like, wow, like, okay, so what do I do at this point? They was like, you can't do nothing. There's no bail. There's nothing you could do. He got to go to court. And I was like, wow.
So wait,
So,
so he's doing his time in which city?
so he's in Wisconsin right now.
Okay.
Okay.
He's in
Okay.
Wisconsin right now.
Mhm.
That's where he's doing his time.
Mhm.
They pulled him over. Um, while he was driving, he was just
Mhm.
driving, and they was doing like a road stop or whatever. They pulled him over,
Mhm.
caught him, and he kind of got like a charge in Georgia that's that he has to deal with when he come back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But he is, like I said, currently in Georgia. I mean, currently in Wisconsin.
Mhm.
They
How much
came. It took
time
about
did?
3 months to come get him. It took him 3 months to come get him.
Yeah.
So he
Right.
sat there for a while. Yeah.
Okay.
How many months is he doing? Did he get sentenced to so many months or?
Mm.
So his was a parole violation.
Okay.
Okay.
So it was a parole violation. What happened was they sent him letter like back before COVID, like after COVID, they sent him a letter saying that he was discharged, but he didn't know it was off of one charge.
Mm.
He
Oh.
had another charge.
Okay.
So he thought he was dismissed, and it wasn't. That's not what happened. So
Okay.
when they picked him up, that's why he had that felony warrant, and they
Okay.
took him back. But he ended up going down there. They gave him a program. He did the
Mhm.
program successfully, the early release program.
Okay.
Mhm.
The day he finished his program, his papers went out. A couple of days later, the judge denied him his
Mm.
release after doing 5 months of a program.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah, 5 months of a program.
Mhm.
We was devastated. I was down there waiting to pick him up, and the paperwork came back denied.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So that you know what I never heard nobody explain like that process. You know that some women have went through that, like be there to pick their guy up and then they can't come home.
Oh
Right.
At
gosh.
that point, right there, how long were you guys dating at that time?
So we were dating. Uh, this was this year. So almost we've been together almost 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
2 years it's been.
Okay.
2 years. So this happened in March of
Okay.
2024. Yeah,
Okay.
2024. They denied it. I was sitting at the restaurant, and I was just waiting for it to come through because as soon as they sign it, he can get released
Immediately.
automatically.
Okay.
Immediately.
Yeah. Yeah. So I
So
got in. I
you
had
had
to tell
came
him.
all the way from Jersey over to the Midwest to Milwaukee to get them.
I
Oh,
drove
oh,
16 hours. I drove
Wow.
my
16
heart would
hours.
be. Oh my God. I wouldn't even know what to say.
Yeah,
It's like because
emotionally, how did you handle that? Because
yeah.
do you have a
Um,
support system?
To be honest, I was at his mom's house. She took me
Mhm.
out to brunch and everything. We were so excited.
Mm-hmm.
And then, to be honest, it was raining and everything, but we were so excited. We was like, "Oh my God, he about to come home.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go get some
Right.
brunch real quick." She took me to some restaurant, showed me around Milwaukee, and we
Mhm.
were just kicking it. And then so the following day he was supposed to come home, and I'm sitting there because I drove up closer to him. So I
Mhm.
wouldn't be that far once we get the news. So I drove up closer to him because
Mhm.
he's about 2 hours from Milwaukee.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm sitting there eating. And I'm just going through, scrolling through the CAP, scrolling through, and then I'll see denied.
Mm.
And my heart just broke. And to be honest, I went off of social media and everything. Like I didn't even know how to handle it.
Right.
Only
Right.
thing I could do was cry. Like I was just at his mom's house, just crying, crying, crying. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because I mean, I don't want to say I don't have the support of my family. Like my
Mhm.
mom is my support system. So,
Mhm.
that's who I could talk to. But I don't know if people really understood. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was very heartbreaking to me. Like I just cried. I didn't know
Right.
what to do. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I didn't even know how to even actually tell him because I had to tell him. So
Right.
it
Wow.
was just like he was when I tell you he took everything, gave everything away, his TV, his tablet, his clothes, his sneak, everything I had to re-get because he gave it
Redo that.
all away. All away.
Wow.
all the
Oh
way.
my
That
God.
is a disappointment.
Ooh, it
It
is.
it
Golly.
definitely was. I was so disappointed. I was like, this can't be true. I ain't even gonna lie. I questioned God. I was like, God, why? Like, why?
Right.
Like, what was so bad? What, like, when this program was blood, sweat, and tears, we went through it all. Like, when I tell you, even my mom was helping him get through certain
Mm,
things because it's like a alcohol drug program type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you have like drug charges, they make you take certain programs.
Yep.
So when I tell you we cried through this program, they threatened to kick him out the program. Like he
Mm-hmm.
went through hell and back. And the fact that he succeeded with this program
Mm-hmm.
and completed it, it was just like, wow, it was heartbroken. Even DLC tried to like write the judge. That's how crazy it was because this
So
don't even happen.
what was the judge's um
Reason?
yeah, what was the reason why he chose to do that?
Get this: confinement and reconfinement. Those words right there. So he's saying reconfinement is what is holding him there. So
right.
that's why everybody's putting it. Reconfinement is the same thing as confinement. You're
Right.
incarcerated.
Yeah.
You
Mm,
have to go back to jail to be
Mm-hmm.
reconfined.
right.
So he's saying no, it's different language, and the lawyers, because he had got a lawyer,
Mm-hmm.
and the lawyers. Even I went to see a civil lawyer the other day. He was like, this is the most stupidest thing I've seen because
Right.
it's the same thing, the same language, the same law language.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that it's past the 30 days, he cannot fight on that. So he tried to do the 75% last month.
Hmm.
Same judge denied it because of that word.
Reconfinement.
Yep.
But
That's
his
good.
sentence is up.
His sentence, he is done June 4th, but they usually let him out a week before. But
Okay.
he was eligible for that 75% too. But the judge said because of that word, therefore he's denying his release. And when I tell you he denied it, within 5 minutes of him receiving, you saw judge receive, 5 minutes later, denied.
So what would be the end of his sentence now, like with nothing behind him? Like
Hmm.
what would be
Supervised
June
release.
June 4th, 2025. He will be off of papers. No
Oh, he's
longer
off paper.
he's be off of papers, no longer Wisconsin property, as they say.
Okay.
so
Yep.
and then what is what is his situation after with dealing with Georgia?
So his situation after is right now, because I don't know if you know, but Georgia is a state they don't give you 10%. If you don't have the money, you don't bail out.
Right.
So therefore, his mom put up her house.
Mm.
Okay.
She put up her house in Georgia.
Okay.
So with her putting the house out, he's out on bail. So
Okay.
When
he
he gets
has
there.
yeah. So what happens is once he gets out, then they will send him a letter to go to court.
Hmm.
Of course, he got to get a lawyer and everything like that. We're hoping for the best because he wasn't the only one in the car. It was two
Okay.
other people in the car with him. So
Okay.
from what I see, I don't know if they finished court or whatever the case may be. But what
Mhm.
they're trying to, their lawyers trying to say it was a illegal search because they said they pulled him over because he didn't use his blinker.
Mm.
Okay.
But in the state of Georgia, as long as there's no traffic, you don't have to put your blinker on.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
That's good to know.
Okay,
yeah.
right. Okay. Because it's like if you don't turn your blinker, they stopping you. If you
Yeah.
don't turn in the right, you making a right and don't turn in the right lane, you turn it outside that lane, girl, they stopping you.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
That
right.
is-
Yeah, so that was kind of like in question, like, okay, well, he didn't do nothing wrong, so what was your purpose of stopping him? Oh, he
Right.
didn't use his signal. That's not good enough. So
Right.
Mhm.
if he gets a good lawyer, I feel like he gonna beat this case. It was, of course, weed or whatever, but I mean, weed is everywhere. Like it's legal
Right.
Yeah,
everywhere. Like
sure is.
I got weed right there. Like,
Okay.
give me a break.
Right.
It's not that
Okay.
serious. Yeah.
So what how does he feel as far as like, a lot of times you get really busy because you have the business in, Jersey, you have the business in Atlanta. Are
Hmm.
you
Mhm.
planning oh well you said that you didn't check the region for Midwest, but what is he where is his son at? Do you
Um.
guys get him or do you ever
To be honest, that is a difficult situation.
okay.
Me and his baby mama literally just got into it for the first time because I had posted something on my page on my TikTok because I have most of my TikTok is prison wife stuff
Okay.
in a nonprofit organization.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, she seen something or came across it, and she felt some type of way because she don't allow him to see um his son. He has not seen his son in over 2 years.
Okay.
She will not bring him up there because of our situation.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, she has her own situation going on, her own relationship that she's been in for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
But if she can't control things, then
Mm-hmm.
that's a problem. So he gets very hurt about that because
I
he
bet.
has his breakdowns because he can't see his son. His son is his world. He
Mm-hmm.
did have a conversation with his son the other day, and
Mm-hmm.
he was like, "Daddy, you in jail?" And he was like, he said he stopped. He was like,
Mm-hmm.
what? Who told you that? He was
Mm-hmm.
like, Mommy, Daddy in jail? And he was like, what? No, your daddy's not in jail. He in school. He
Right.
was like, well, can I go to school? Can I go to school with my daddy? And she was
Mm,
like, no. He was like, well, is daddy in daycare? And she was
Mm.
like, no. So he was confused because I mean, when I tell you like he loves the ground his dad walk on and vice
Right.
versa,
Mm-hmm.
it really hurts him. It really tears him up, and he's just like at a point where you know what, I'm not going to keep fighting this. I mean, this
Right.
chick, she answers the phone whenever she wants to, wants him to speak to his son, so
mm,
that breaks him down a lot. And
I
and I
bet.
think he's going through a lot already. So I can't control that. Like he said, when he get out, he'll deal with it, the legal
Exactly.
way, because he don't want to get into any other situations or have it
Right.
go left. So
Mm-hmm.
he got to definitely work on that. I would love to meet his son and
Mm-hmm.
have that relationship, but she's childish, and like I said, she is younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
So she does have some growing up to do, but
Right.
I'm like I said, I can't even control that issue. So I just support him, let him know
Right.
everything's gonna be all right, and just be there for him.
Right.
Right.
That's good. That you
Yeah.
Yeah.
encouraging him and stuff. So
Is
Right, because it's hard. I
definitely.
couldn't imagine somebody taking my children away from me. It's
okay.
just no way.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's no way. So I
So how
get
does
it.
it feel? It's just like y'all distance and you distance. You know what I
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
mean? You're in different states and
Mm-hmm.
y'all working on distant relationships. It ain't like
Right.
both of y'all out on the street and you can call you in another state, he in another state. Y'all talking to each other, FaceTime each other, and all that stuff.
right.
That's difficult, but it could be more difficult in y'all situation. How have you been able to?
To be honest, they took 6 months away from us. Because
What?
of
They added
yeah.
months to his sentence.
No. They took 6 months away from us.
Mm-hmm.
So what? So what? You can't visit them for 6 months?
Well, from January to July, it was taken away. Yes, so it was
Dang.
taken away from us. So that was very hard for us
Oh,
to deal with. Our video visits is still taken away as well. We get those back in November.
So, but you can talk.
Yeah, we can talk. I go down there. I just started seeing him for the first time in 6 months.
okay.
Okay.
From January, because mind you, I wasn't able to start seeing him until September of last year, right?
Mm.
So I seen him September, October, November, December, January. They took away our visits.
Why they take away your visits? A contact.
No, no,
This,
no, no, no.
this
They don't. They don't believe in proxy marriages.
What?
what?
They
Now,
don't.
isn't that? But that's legal
Wait
though.
more. Yeah.
It is.
Wisconsin. Oh my God.
It
And
is.
so they
It
said
is.
no to you. They really got a hard on for him
Yep.
Yes.
because
Yeah. Yep.
they're not giving you any
But I think it's just
nothing.
that state. Everyone says how difficult Wisconsin is. It's
Yeah,
a
they
zero
do.
tolerance
They
state,
do. They go
Right.
hard.
and they go, yeah.
Well,
Which
and not only that, he's in the most racist town in Wisconsin. He's in the
Wow.
most racist town in Wisconsin. He's in central Wisconsin where it's they never seen brown colored people before.
and it's Ku
So
Klux Klan there, I bet.
yes, right, yes. So it's very hard. He deals with it in there. I deal with it when I go there as well.
That's
Um,
scary.
it is.
And
It
look,
is.
I'm gonna tell you right now, don't stop off in none of those little small towns trying to get no gas and all that
No.
stuff. Make sure you
Right.
gas up because them sundown towns, girl, they said it's a lot of weirdness going on.
It is. It
Yes.
is, and they throw it right in your face. They make it as clear as day. Like it's no
No,
hiding it. They put it right in your face.
Mm-hmm.
So I just started seeing him again in July,
Mm-hmm.
and and then I try to do him like either once or twice a month. So one time I'll like either drive, and then another time I'll either fly.
Okay.
But now that it's winter time, is I'm gonna fly more
Yeah.
because it gets bad out there. The weather gets really bad out there, and
Yeah, it does.
I've done that before, and it's not a good look. So
It's so
I
like
think
yeah,
my
16 hours is a lot. 16 hours there and back is a lot.
it is.
yeah,
That's a lot of driving.
my suggestion to you would be, since you guys have been strong all this time,
Mm-hmm.
I would only fly once.
Yeah.
I would fly once, and I would let him know safety wise. I
Yes.
gotta make sure that you're good.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'd pick when between the holiday, which one you're gonna do closer to Thanksgiving or closer to Christmas, because at those times they come up with all kind of games for the families not to see him. So I wouldn't
Right.
go per se like the week of Thanksgiving or the
Yeah.
week of Christmas.
See, but the thing about it with him, his birthday is November 26th.
Oh, right after
Mm.
Thanksgiving.
Right. He was
So
actually
then you
born on
have to see him.
Thanksgiving.
So my daughter was too. My middle daughter was
Mm-hmm.
96. What you should do is try to see him before his birthday.
Right.
So
That's
then you're seeing
it's
him
my
before.
birthday. That's the problem. So
Ah,
I do, yeah, mine is November 9th and his is the 26th.
Okay,
And
so
then my two daughters is November 15th and 16th.
oh wow.
Right. So November is a busy month. November is a busy month.
Yes,
Like it's
girl.
really hard. It's
You
really
got it
hard.
going
So
on.
last year, I tell you, last year I did go for my birthday, and then I
Mhm.
went for his birthday.
Oh,
So
Okay.
yeah, I did that. I don't know how I did it, because when I tell you for his birthday, I literally went down there the day before his birthday, seeing him on his birthday, left the same day as his birthday, drove down to Atlanta, took care of some stuff down there, and then drove back down to New Jersey.
girl, you're a truck driver like me.
Right. That's what my
I could
dad
do it
did.
too. I'm a driver too.
Yeah, Danila
Actually
drive.
I enjoy driving.
It's
It
my
gives me
piece.
Yeah, it
It's
solace,
my
right?
piece.
is. Yes.
But by the sad part about it is for us, it's
Mm-hmm.
it's
Dangerous.
you got to do everything in the daytime.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
That's
you,
why I'm an early bird. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm out of the house by like 5, 6 o'clock in
yeah,
the morning. I'm on the
that's
Yeah.
road,
true.
so it's still
Yeah,
daytime by the time I get down there. I
Yeah.
got my thing on the side of me, and
yeah,
I wish somebody would.
yeah.
Okay, I know that's right. In
Yeah,
that order.
yeah. I
Right.
wouldn't drive. Don't drive for the winter though.
Yeah.
Up here,
Yeah,
So,
I
I
wouldn't do
fly.
that.
I usually fly. Like I said, I skidded a little bit, and I was like, oh no, I'm flying. I can't do that.
Right.
Yeah. But he
so
understands. He's understandable about that. He's not like, you get some people that be like, oh my God, why can't you? No, because he know, okay, now we get the video visits back in November.
oh,
I
it's
Mhm.
can,
on.
it's on. Yeah, I can see you
Right.
more every day. It's unlimited visits, video
Right.
visits. And then once a month, he's fine with. He's cool with that.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So
fine.
knowing his background, right?
Yeah.
Has he made any how can I say advances to you saying what he wants to do when he get home? Are you guys linking together to open a business together, do something extravagant? You know what I'm saying? So he
Yes.
doesn't have to go back.
Yes. So we have the 121 Empire Records. He loves
Okay.
music. He's been doing music for a while. He's done hooked up with numerous famous people
Okay.
in Atlanta.
Mhm.
Okay.
He's been traveled different places, did shows and stuff like that. He
Mhm.
was supposed to go it was a big, I forgot the name of a bit of I know they just had it in Miami not too long ago. It's a
Mhm.
big concert that they be having that he was supposed to go on, but he ended up getting incarcerated. He
Dang.
was supposed to do a show with Trippie Redd, so he knows
Okay.
a lot of people. He
Right.
knows a lot of people. So
Mhm.
he really wants to focus on his music. Then
Mhm.
we also have a cafe called 1159 Cafe.
Okay.
As you know, well, you guys don't know, but we're both vegans. So
Mm.
Oh
he
wow.
yeah, so he wants
Amen.
to open up like a vegan slash like cheesecake, because he loves cheesecake.
Mhm.
So
Ah!
like a cheesecake, coffee, and tea type joint in
Okay.
Atlanta. So those are the two things that we're really going to focus on, since I have everything else going for us right
Okay.
now. Yeah.
So you could be trying to put them recipes together while you're at home now.
Right. Oh, and
Easy.
he does have his clothing line, Penelope Rain,
Yep.
coming soon as
Beautiful.
well.
Did you tell them what I was telling you about trying to take some of
I
his stuff?
did.
Yeah. Okay.
I did, and he was like, "I really, he really." When I tell you, he loves that bring. It's gonna be high fashion.
That's a
Okay.
beautiful
So
name.
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be high fashion. So
Mhm.
he's ready to like just put that together. And I told him, I said, I spoke to a young lady. She
Mhm.
told me to go to, I don't know if I'm saying it right, Abu Dhabi or something like that. I don't know if it's correct, but
Alibaba.
Alibaba.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
know it's something like that. But I
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
like,
Abu Dhabi.
listen.
Look, I'm like, we going to Dubai. When we leave? Let's go.
I know it's something like that, and I was like, "Yes." I said, "Babe," I said, "We got this. We got this.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
going to be good." He sent me his little sketches and stuff like that. I got
Oh,
the book on
nice.
my back. He sent me his little sketches and things. So we in the works. We doing it.
So yes, you may know Danina is a fashion designer. She makes clothes by hand, design
Oh,
and
really?
draw all that. Yes, she does.
Listen, he is
She made my clothes.
like he loves fashion. He loves fashion and music. Like that's his blood, sweat, and tears right there.
Okay.
So
That's good.
It comes
I
hand in hand.
yes.
Entertainment and fashion. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes. So I know I'm putting his music up on platforms and things like that right now. I
Nice.
think it's like United something, some app called United something that I'm putting his music on.
Mhm.
Okay.
QC just actually he didn't even know it. So QC reached out to him, the record label.
Oh,
Okay.
QC just reached out to him in July. He missed it, but he his sister texted him and said, "Hey, his white line, he his situation right now. So I'm waiting for QC to hit me up because they
Mhm.
want to do a music with him. So
Okay.
nice.
And
yeah,
he's there with the other young lady from Milwaukee. That they got an artist. They got a Milwaukee artist that is there. I think her name's Lakeisha or something
yeah, I
like
know who you're talking about. Shit,
Yeah.
I actually got her on one of my videos on
that.
one of my
Yeah.
videos when she's like something from Milwaukee, and I
Yeah.
put his picture up like that because I know he's from Milwaukee. So
Right.
Right.
yeah, he's actually he has a big follow on Instagram, Poppy XO. One
Okay.
Poppy XO, so he's on Instagram as well,
Okay.
and
Okay.
his music and everything is up there.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll follow
Yeah,
him. Poppy
Mhm.
XO.
yeah, one Poppy XO.
Poppy XO. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, you discussed with us like your the trials and tribulations that you've been, going through while dealing with. Have you had any drama as far as like you told us about the baby mom? The
Yeah,
baby mom, she seems a little bitter about the situation, but she shouldn't be because she has her own
right.
Right.
situation going on. With you guys having your age gap, have you ever had any like pushback from other, maybe your
Your
friends
family
or maybe,
members and stuff.
or just
Um,
people like, telling you like, hey girl, you putting all that into him and how do you know he's gonna be with you when he get out? Because as when you're in relationships, you're always gonna get
Some
pushback.
backlash.
some
Yeah,
Yep.
kind of pushback, whether it's
yeah.
your family, your friends, or just somebody on the side, a crazy ex, or just a hater, or somebody that's just admiring them.
Right.
Well, I'll be honest. He has always been honest from day one. When we
Okay.
first met, there was, other women involved.
Mm-hmm.
That he squashed it while I was on the phone. Hey, this my girl at the time. This my girl. Whatever we had is done with, and that was it. That was it. I ain't never had to
Right.
deal with them ever again in life.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it was. When it came to his baby mama, like I said, I haven't even heard or spoke to this girl in a year and a half of the situation. But when I
Right.
made that post, she kind of put it out there and inboxed me and had what she said. I said what I had to say and
Okay.
kind of left it like that. It
Exactly.
did get nasty. I'm even gonna lie, it
Okay.
got
Right.
nasty.
I bet.
Yeah, it did get nasty, but I just kind of left it up there. I said, you know what, I respect him. He respect me. And I don't really care about this shit because she was like, oh, he said this, he said that. I'm like, where's the proof at? Show me the
Okay.
proof.
Right.
She
Okay.
couldn't show me no proof, so therefore,
Mm-hmm.
it is what it is.
She's just bitter.
Yeah, that's what it is. She was calling me auntie and all this other stuff.
And
Okay,
I don't
auntie,
know
and
why they get that shit from. Because baby, she probably was
The
I,
going
thing,
to
well, us aunties is doing it. If that's what you want to
soul
call us,
is.
because we
the,
out here doing it.
The
You
things
told
about it is we look so much younger than them.
Exactly.
Like you can't
Exactly.
even tell. Like, okay, Auntie, I'm your goal. I'm your goal. Yeah, I'm
Exactly.
Auntie. I'm your
You
goal.
gonna wish you could be us one day, because guess what? Guess
yes,
what? Because
yes,
I don't
popping,
know. I don't know about back then, but right now we are doing it. I
popping.
promise you. I promise you. You is not seeing.
With
I'm
no
looking at
effort. With no
exactly,
effort. With
exactly.
no
I'm looking
effort.
at Angela Bassett. I'm like, I want to be her
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
when I get up in her age. Okay,
Yes,
that's
Uh-huh.
what I want to
yes.
be. So that was a little issue, but I tell you, for me, it was a pushback for me. I'm not even gonna lie. It took it was very hard for me, because
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn, I'm 43 years old. Well, at the
Mm-hmm.
time he was younger.
Right.
And I'm this age. I'm like, I don't know about that. Like that just didn't sit right with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Mm-hmm.
like,
Right.
I got a kid his
Right.
age. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But then his maturity level and how he was coming and his spirituality, like he's
A old soul.
also, yeah. And
Mm-hmm.
he was just like I'm into, like, God and stuff like that, like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and so everything was just like matching up, like our flies was
Mm-hmm.
matching. So I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm like, oh, maybe I give him a chance. And then I kept giving a little pushback and pushback, and it really took, I'm not even gonna lie to you, it took me about 8 months, almost a year, to really
Really.
just, like, yeah, just for me
Just
to
sit
just,
in.
yeah,
Let it go.
because it was hard. It was very hard. I did have family members say, like, well, he is younger than you, and I did it. And I'm like, I'm really not concerned about that. I'm really not
Right.
concerned about that. So, and then his mother, which
Oh
we
boy.
have a no, 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 no. We have a great
Good.
relationship. We
Oh,
have the
so good.
greatest
That's the best
relationship.
thing.
But
Yeah.
the first, at first, she was, it was, because me and her, I'm not even gonna lie, she like 45.
Okay.
So we're like right here,
Right.
Oh wow.
we're
Yeah.
right here. But when
Right.
I tell you we have the most amazing relationship, like,
Mm-hmm.
I could call her about anything, she could call me about everything. We talk, we kick it, we go out when we together.
Oh
Like,
Mm-hmm.
nice.
yes, we have an amazing relationship, like
Yeah.
Good.
amazing relationship. So
That's a
I'm grateful for
blessing right
that.
So
there.
it is.
It
So
is.
good.
It
Cause
No
is.
matter
honey,
what age,
ain't nothing.
no matter what age, when a woman and the mother-in-law get along, that's A1.
Yes,
Yeah,
because
But it's
I'll be
hard to find.
honest. Yes,
it
because
is.
my youngest kids, um, their father, mother, like, I don't know for the life of me why she didn't like me,
Mm-hmm.
but she didn't have a reason. Like, I still got this woman on block,
Wow.
because 12 years later, 13 years later, or however long, like,
Yeah.
I would never take her off her, because she always want me an issue. So the fact that I got somebody that really, like, I could just kick it with, I could talk it, like, we done talk personal things, like, I enjoy our relationship, like, it's everything.
Yes.
It's
Right.
everything. So I appreciate her. Shout out to her.
Good. Okay. Shout out to the mother-in-laws. What
The
what?
mother-in-law's
Right,
honey.
right, right.
Outside of the fashion and his rap career, right?
Hmm.
He's not signed to a label right now.
Not yet.
Okay.
He actually had a couple of labels that wanted to sign him,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
but when you go into these labels, because I know a couple of people that on my side of the family that's like ARs and stuff like that, and if the money ain't right, the money ain't right.
The
Right.
You
math ain't
can't.
mathing.
That's true.
No, exactly. You can't just sign your name on the dotted
No.
line,
You
because you'll
can't.
be owing them money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he
Yeah.
did have some good record labels, like well-known record labels. But when somebody offering you like 100,000, 150,000, that's nothing. You can't even buy a house with that.
You can't
No,
buy
You
a
know?
car.
No,
you can't buy
exactly.
nothing.
Yeah, so he had to let some of them down. He
And
had
guess what? With his credit can get him that.
exactly,
Okay.
exactly, exactly. He had Yo Gotti,
Mm-hmm.
looking into him. He was supposed to fly and do like something with him. So he has a name for himself. He has a
Right.
name for himself. But like
Good.
you said, if the money ain't matching, it's not matching. We not
No.
doing it. We
Mm-mm.
No.
not doing it.
Tell him to do his independent thing first.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to what QC saying, right? Because they're looking for the next hot thing too, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And so,
Especially
but he
ghost
has to look out for himself. He
Yeah.
got to look out for himself first.
I know my sister's husband, brother is an AR, and he said
Mhm.
he gets some like Don Tolliver type vibes a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Nice.
we'll see. We'll
Okay,
see.
she said,
At least
hey.
at least they're identifying him with
Right.
a name already. You know what I'm
Yeah.
Right.
saying? So
Right.
by that, that's a
A
blessing within
genre.
itself.
That's good. A
Yeah.
lot
Right.
of people like that. I like Don.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like his music too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what's your plan for what date will he get out? You say June? Are you guys gonna
June.
wait for June? Or are you gonna keep trying to come out
Let me
before
tell you something. I am a strong believer in keep fighting. I don't believe in the word no.
right?
Okay.
Right.
When I go down there, I'm at the courthouses, I'm at the Department of Corrections, I'm at lawyer's office, I'm at nonprofit organizations. I don't stop. I'm
Mhm.
writing letters. He's been through harassment cases. Had to write a PREA on one of the COs.
Oh,
They continue to harass him. They put him on room confinement when I send letters. So he's really going through a lot right now, but he's staying strong. We continue to fight. We're gonna keep on fighting. God willing, he does get out earlier than what he's supposed to. I just wrote up a
right.
letter for him to send to the Supreme Court.
Mhm.
So I work. When I tell you I
Okay,
work,
girl.
like I work every day for him to make
That's right.
sure something happens. And like I told him, I said, babe, just understand if you don't get up, just believe that we fought hard. We fought a hard
There
fight,
you go.
and we're
Yep.
gonna continue to
So
fight. So
encouraging.
Amen.
yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Amen.
So we fighting.
Okay.
Yes,
Right.
definitely. So
Yes.
we want to let everybody know. So are you on Instagram?
So I'm on Instagram. It's Poppy and Jazz on
Okay.
Instagram, and also on TikTok, Pretty Light Skin Jazz
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
on and Let's Talk with Poppy and Jazz.
Okay.
Okay.
hmm
All right.
We'll make
So
sure that's
what do you have coming up within the for Let's Talk?
So we actually want to start our own thing,
Uh-huh.
to talk to people that's going through the same situations,
Mm-hmm.
that's having struggles and just need information.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he wants to do funny things as well, like ask questions and get feedback and stuff. So it's kind of a mixture of different things.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. I like the that he's prepared. He wants to come out and well, of course he's like boisterous because he's an
Oh
entertainer, right?
yes, very, very, very.
So he
Yes.
Sometimes I
doesn't
can get him
mind
in
being on the
trouble.
other side of the coin with interviews and all of that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be
Yeah.
good
No,
because that's the big thing. Podcast is the big deal now.
right. Right.
It's just it's hard for people to be consistent with their podcast, though.
And
Exactly.
that's
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
that's true. And the thing about it is we did lives, like we were going live on my TikTok, and people
yeah.
asked questions and different things like that.
Hmm.
And it was pretty good. Like I would get a couple hundred people on there that would come on my
Right.
live and talk, and I think that's why my TikTok, I have a good amount. I don't have It's crazy because I don't follow a lot of people. I don't have a lot of followers, but I get a lot of likes. And when I do my lives, a
Yeah.
lot of people come on. They see that, I'm just pushing the movement. I do have a petition going on right now for him. I did put a petition. I am in the Facebook groups and
Mm-hmm.
Wisconsin Facebook groups. And I started a petition, I think, last week. And
Okay.
we started off like, hey, listen, I need this, and this, and that. We pushing healthcare and different things like that. They
Mhm.
signed it. I started off with like
Nice.
5. Now I got like 120 signatures.
Oh,
So we
Okay.
good.
going up. So we going up.
Okay. It's getting there.
Yep. Yeah. I'm
Yes.
proud of that. Yep.
Oh, yes. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Oh,
We
you
Yes.
were
we
welcome.
Thank
needed
Thank
you
you for
on
having me.
to let women in relationships that go with the guys that while they're locked up and they see the bad side of it, and you've
Right.
been speaking on just the great
Good.
side of it,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So yes,
It's a process,
definitely
but
needed.
it's a process. But continue to be strong. Stay prayed up.
Yeah.
Keep that communication open. Trust the process. And I'm telling you, you'll be fine. Because a lot of people just get in a rut and make, like, prison is not good, but
Mm-hmm.
it don't have to be bad.
Right.
It's bad if you want it to be bad.
Mm-hmm.
Speak into existence positive things. You'll get positive
Yes.
outcome.
Yep.
Definitely. And you
Yes.
guys have a support group too, right? That
Right.
Yeah.
if anyone wants to reach out to you and,
Be
just need, to know how to, could have just got on with a guy or a girl, and
Definitely.
they want to know how to, be supportive of them. You guys give them tips and advice on that?
Right. Definitely check us out on Beyond the Chains
Okay.
Yes.
and Love Beyond Locks. Check us out
Yes.
because we are definitely helping
Yes.
people, incarcerated families, friends, parents, whoever, loved ones. We are
Mhm.
definitely out there to support. Me and Jessica are helping, everyone out with as far as like businesses, as far
Mhm.
as like credit. So we do a number of things. We're trying to look into just finding different avenues for them to take. We're taking, I think we have like a parenting class coming up. So many different things. I'm trying to think of everything at once, but it's so many different things that we got going on. So just check us out.
Okay.
Yes. Check them out and support our sponsors, Cashmere Lux,
Mhm.
Lena Beans Organics, and Bossed Up Beauties Boutique.
And check us out Friday for our 60-second
We're gonna
our
try to make it
opinions in
more than
60
60
seconds.
seconds, but
Yeah.
thank you